Hello. This is your man, Nicholas Shephard from the Shepherd Family Enterprise L.L.C, Business Administration, Information Systems Consultants, and this next portion of a project management database system. What we are doing, basically, we're going to go over a couple of more things that I've just was looking over. Okay. The first thing that I noticed in my document here, right, my service document, is, and I want to go to the app as well. Did I come out of it? Yep, I think I came out of it. Let's see, the access. Okay, the access here. Okay, so um, what I noticed is that, okay, once I click on the submit request, okay, it goes into the customer bill screen. All right, and looking at the customer bill screen, so I'm gonna go here. All right, and this number is already there. This is what we're actually researching. Um, we will do a search, right? Now, this button here, um, and I want to do things in sequence here. Um, I want to make sure that when I open all new customer account requests to be worked, they may have to be an append to this table. All right. So I'm going to look at that, okay, and see exactly what this particular button should do. And I'll go in here. It says here, okay, it is doing an append, right? So I'm gonna see what append, the append that is doing. I want to see because it's doing append, close, and then it's run, then it's open the form. Okay, so it is doing an append. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta go back to my Word document and my process document. Um, so the update query is used as that. Okay, but also I must take in consideration the first thing that's going to happen is Jamad here. We are now reviewing the customer account bill administrator, verify the customer accounts form, blah blah blah. Uses that. Okay, but the first thing we want to do is bring this down. All right, and we want to look at. Okay, we can buy that. That's wrong. Buy this. Of course, it's not going to be 14. Okay, so I'm gonna say the first of this phase will be to determine whether or not there are any new um, records um, that has says have been loaded for administrative review. Okay. Um, this is when we do this. The pin query trigger. is engaged. Okay, so we know that as soon as we said whether or not, okay, whether there are any new records, okay, whether determine whether there are any new records that have been loaded. All right, that's the key, right? Right, that's the key right there. And we need to do an append. All right. Now there are a couple of queries. I mean, there are a couple of tables that we need to look at. All right. And the two tables we need to look at is um, coming from not this table. All right. Well, it's supposed to load, okay, into this table. That's number one. All right. All right. So when we click, I'm gonna go back to the app. Okay, go back to the app. Go back. When we click this button, okay, there is an append statement, okay, which I already have. I think I already have open. I think. Okay, now there's a append statement here, and I might have to rewrite it. Okay, I don't know. Okay, there's an append statement that needs to be engaged, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at this append statement. If I don't already have it up, okay. Make sure it's in my document. I don't have to keep on going back and forth. Okay. Okay, it is. Okay. There's a append statement that need to be initiated or engaged, right? So we're going to open up this append statement query, okay? And we need to investigate exactly what this whole function is doing, okay? So first of all, we know, okay, there's a table that we need to append to, all right, which is the initial table that will be holding the data, all right, within the customer build form, all right. So it's going to load this table with the new data. And once that has been done, okay, and the record has been verified, all right, what we would do is we will click the save button, which will load that data, okay, that been put into that table, all right, which is this table here, all right, into a status of whatever it is that either we're going to lock it, okay, because we need to figure out if the customer qualifies for whatever services, whatever it is that we're doing for it, if it qualifies, we want to make sure that that information is being monitored. Okay, so like here we have a drop down. It says order number action. We said consultation pending, project assignment, assign order number change, in consultation, assign order, no order number. Um, whatever. So we need to figure out, um, I can say, closing negotiations in that, right? And um, if we are closing negotiations, all right, which is says here, close negotiations. We do not want anything else done to this record until we find out for sure what's going on with that customer. All right. So um, that's in this table here. Okay. So within our customer build, all right, and I'm gonna go back to this particular form here and go ahead and search for this record. Um, and it says order number action. I'm just looking. Now, is there order number action in this table? This is order number. There's no order number action. Okay, let's look and see something. Look at this table. If it's not, we need to put an order number action in here. Okay, because that is going to determine what's happening next with this record. Okay, which is not in here. So, go back to the design view, and we want to look at add existing field. We want to know if there's an order number action here. Okay, order number action. If it's not, we want to add it. Order number. Okay, so in this right here, um, order number action. Okay, so we will need order number, project condition. Okay, let's look at the project condition in this table. Okay, that's this table. We need to look at the table. Okay, so we'll go here. Property sheet and data. We need to look at this table. Because I just need to, I probably just need to add a different process on this form here, and which is based on the order number action. Okay, and the order number action could be related to the project condition. All right. Um, the thing is, should I see? And I don't want to be adding things to this when it's not necessary. I thought I had an order number action in here, which I don't see it. Because I got another table. So this has an order number. See, this has an order number action, and you got to be, you have to be very careful when you adding um, fields in here because there's a maximum amount of fields that you can actually have in the table. But I'm gonna see if this works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this. Okay, I'm gonna go here to this table. Right, this is a table that we want to impact, and let's see what it'll let me put this in here. No, 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 no. So what I want to do first, I want to do insert a row. Okay, and then I want to paste this in there. Okay, so I'm going to make sure they're the lookups. Order action, the order number sign, sent to sent. Let's see, go back here. Okay, so no order number sign, assign order number. Uh, and let's see, I can put in here another one based on the administrative process, pending administrative process. So I'm gonna say pending. I'm gonna say admin. Come on now. Admin in investigation. Okay, how about that? Pending admin investigation. Okay, so how about that? So it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, so it won't let me add it there. I gotta add it here. So I can do this. Copy. Hope this works. So I'm gonna say pending. Come on now. It should let me do it here, but it's not. Let me see. And so I want to say come out here and say pending administrative action. So I'm gonna say pending admin review. Pending admin review. View slash action. Okay, let's see what that works. Okay, so we do it here. See if it let me save it. Okay, the baby's too large. Why? So the general. So the value is too large. I know it's not 100. So what I think what it is that look up one list rows. Let's say 20. Okay, list width auto to list values allow. So let me save it. So probably value too large. Errors and comments. Okay, so it won't let me do it. Okay, so um, if I say long text, but it's a lookup, right? But let's take all this shit out. It's gonna come back one way and go back another one. Okay, so if I say take some of this out because it's not even related to. Let's see, let me save it now. So okay, assign pending a minute action sign order number. So this I shouldn't need this at this stage. So consultation, close negotiation, gauge for project work, completed, pending project assignment, assigned, order number changed. Okay, and let me do it that time. Okay, so I'm saying it's property value too large. So why is it saying that? Something's going on. Okay, let me pause this right quick so I can figure this out. Okay, so I knew that one would work. So what I did, I went to the customer accounts table and I just added pending admin review. Okay, so um, that's what that's about. So what we're going to do here is on this particular form, once we go back to this form view. All right, so I got to close this table because it's not going to do it with that table. So open this form view. Um, of course, we got to go back and find that record again. Okay, go back. It's not this table. It should be in. Okay, I just want to grab the order number. Where's the order number? I need the order right here. Okay, so we know we want this record, okay, to be put into this table, right? Okay, so we want this is 12, right? We want this record, okay, get this 12, all right, is going to be put into this table, right? Right, that's the new pending ID, right? Let me see. Okay, and we're going to make the project list build. We put that here. This is 10, but it's not supposed to be 10. Okay, so we'll wind up updating all of that. Okay, but we'll see, right? Because it's 10 here, and it's impossible, okay, for there to be two of the same numbers unless something happened, right? So we got two order numbers here. So that okay. Let me see. That's the order number first. Okay, that's not even the order number. That's not even the service group number at all. So that's irrelevant. All right. So it hasn't even been put in this table yet. All right. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to take this record first. Okay. And we need to put it into this table. Right. All right. So when we initiate, let's go back. So when we initiate this, let's see if we can order number. Okay, run it. Okay, so we initiate this and we put this in a project condition and um, the project condition should be something else supposed to be in here. I don't know why I didn't do it. Why I didn't load it. Let me look. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see something here. Go back. Okay, project condition. We look for project condition. So that's not even the table. And I closed all my documents up. Oh, did I? Oh, no, here we go. Okay, so we need to load. Oh, we got this query update, right? Which is this. We have this form. Where's the table? Let's open this form up. Get this form. I thought we had it up already. Go to this form. What is it right there? Okay. Okay, so in this form, right, this build customer screen. All right, we need to, and I'm hoping that I didn't copy. What is it right? Customer accounts. We're looking for come out this. I'm gonna close this, open this up, design view, and we needed the project order number action, which will allow me to do. But I can say project funded status. Look up. Okay, and oh, hey, this right here. Project funded status is pending admin review. Okay, so that's it right there. Close this out. So we're back to form view. Okay, run this again. And it says here project funded status. All right. And okay, pending admin review. Okay. So once we what happened? This record locked? This field is locked? Okay, so I'm gonna have to unlock it. It's not supposed to be locked. Well, I think it's open because I have this open. I have something. I have the table open. Let me see. No, I don't want to change it. All I want to do is make sure I can get into here. And it's not letting me. Okay, so I need to see if this form is locked, if that field is locked. Let's see, for the funding status, want to see if it's locked. Yes, it's locked. Okay, so it's not say no. We don't want to lock it. I don't know why it's locked anyway. Okay, project funding status, administrative project funding status, administrative review, um, department level action, department level action. All right, let me go here, go back here. We do the same thing. So project funded status. Project not funded, it says. So project condition. Project condition. Okay, so product condition, department action. I think I was. I thought I changed that already, but I think I put it in. I think it's part of a different table. Okay, let me pause this again so I can finish doing what I was doing, then I come back. Okay, now what we're doing, we're going to look at the update statement, and we're going to look at the update statement to determine exactly what is needed, okay, to lock down the whole this process, okay, for administrative review. Okay, so first of all, we're going to need to update a couple of tables. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go back into the form, and we're going to look up the query, and that's when the save button is initiated. We're going to look at this update statement, and we're going to see exactly what this whole process is doing. Okay, so we already know that we want to do um, the first update statement. All right, which okay is going to update the current table, right? Because this table is going to be initiated whenever there's a new record. All right, so we must identify if that record exists in this table. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at this table. All right, once we do the update, we'll see if that record is in this table. All right, so we're going to go to the new pending customer, right? So all we got to do is go in here, we grab this table here. All right, and we're going to look at this because once we save, one or two things have to happen, okay? And I'm going to look at some other factors too, okay, before I initiate this. Okay, we'll look at this and see if the record is the record in there. And it should be this last record. I don't think this is the record. All right, I think that's something else. So what I'm doing, I'm looking at the, okay, so I'm looking at looking for the order number, right? Order number should be way up in the front, maybe. Because the order number, right, is going to be the precursor as long as the service number, right, that will be needed to implement this whole thing, right? So, all right, so there's an order number associated with this record, all right? But we see that there is this order number, okay? Now, but we need the service number, all right? That's in this table here, okay? So what we're going to do, all right, because this is a form, when we click this button, okay, as we see, we click this button, data, oh, this form, okay, this form will have to update that table, right? The customer counts table will have to do append, right, to another table, right? Which I don't see it happening yet, right? So when I save this record, it's supposed to do an append. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want to go and see. All right, so update client, this right here, the client customer record, valid customer, okay, that's all something else. So what I want to do is I want to pin this to a new record. All right, I want to save it to this table. All right, whatever the changes are. So it's updating this table, and I'm trying not to customer accounts table. Okay, so it's not going to never. Okay, it's not going to never. For one thing, that record is not going to never update this. All right, so we have to look at one. So we save this. I'm gonna have to create a depend query. Okay, pending some qualifications, right? So what I'm about to do, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna create a depend, right? And the pen tip, and I'm gonna be appending pen to. Let me come out. Grab this. I'm gonna be appending to this table. Okay. That was wrong. I was supposed to do that. Okay. Uh, so that wasn't supposed to happen. So no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do create query design. Do an append. Right. I'm append to this table. Right, this is a table to append to. Right. And I'm using this table here. Okay. I'm going to be appending to selection contained in the. All right. Okay. Um, doing the append. You got the pen here. Query append, new customer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this append, new customer record. Okay. So where am I? New pending customer. I'm gonna call it new pending customer. New pending customer. New pending. New. Okay, so you pin it to this from this table. What table are we using? Okay, once I get all this put together, I'm gonna come back and go over the details. Okay. Okay, so to this point, what I've done so far, I created a query. Okay, a pen query to initiate a load to the new pending customer account table. And this table is used to hold all the data or all the records that will be used to process a customer's account. Okay. This is the beginning stage of building a customer project. All right. Now, once I run this query, which I'm about to do in a few seconds, okay, this is a query. We'll see if it works. I ran some tests. It pulled back the record I was looking for. So I'm going to save this query. Okay. Come out of it. And this all we initiated when I click, make sure this is the right one. Okay. When I click this save button. Okay. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this macro and I have an update statement, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is um, I want to look at these as well, okay? But for right now, let me go ahead and add the append query first, all right? Because the pen that I'm going to use, as you see here, let me go ahead and create query. Open record, open query. That's the query name, okay? This is going to be adding a record, right? Okay, and after it runs, open, I'm going to close the window, type query name, and that's the query, right? And it's going to prompt me whether I want to save or not. All right. So this is supposed to happen first, right? Right. This is supposed to happen first, and then this closing the query itself. So open query, and then close it though. And close the query, run command, save record. Okay. Um, take that out. And then it's going to run this update, right? Which the next phase is going to be me running an update to find out exactly um, if there's a record in there and I'm still processing this record, any new information will actually create an update, right? So I'm just going to take a look at this update. I may not have to change anything to it, but I do want to make sure the update is only referencing the new record. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put some checks and balances in there, some checks to make sure that the only record is being updated. Okay, in this particular situation is the record that's either in the new pending table, all right, and within the customer record itself, okay, the client record. All right. And the reason being because we don't want them looking back and saying, okay, um, what's going on with this record? Okay. So any updates that we do, we want to, be able to indicate that the record has been updated or administrative review, whatever the situation may be. And then then we proceed to the next phase, right, of that. Um, once we get to that level. So, and also, once we update this record on the customer level, all right, we want to lock the record, okay, until after we change what's going on. All right. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd like to thank you very much for listening and watching our review. And as I come up with other updates, we will engage in that also. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.